Welcome to National Country Stories, where every episode takes you on a journey through the rich cultures, histories, and voices of nations around the world. I'm your host, and together we'll explore the hidden gems, remarkable events, and inspiring individuals that shape the identity of countries near and far. Whether you're tuning in from across the globe or just around the corner, thank you for joining us. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the story, because every country has a tale worth telling. This is National Country Stories. Let's begin.
So this food estate program, ambitious, right?
Definitely. But ambition without precision can backfire. Execution is everything.
That's the big question. Can they actually pull it off?
If they address infrastructure, yes. Without good roads, even great crops go nowhere.
And logistics in Indonesia can be tricky. So many islands.
True. But that also means local hubs could thrive if coordinated well.
I keep thinking, tropical climate, huge labor force. It should work.
On paper, yes. But converting land responsibly is the real test.
Right. No one wants a rice field that used to be rainforest.
Exactly. Sustainability has to be in the DNA of this program.
Do you think they're serious about that?
I think some are. But pressure to show quick results could undermine it.
Politics over planning? That's always risky.
Especially with food. Get it wrong and you hurt people in ecosystems.
But if they get it right, Indonesia could feed more than just itself.
That's the dream. Export to places where food insecurity is growing.
Like parts of Africa and the Middle East?
Exactly. And even neighbors like the Philippines or Papua New Guinea.
So what's needed now, besides infrastructure?
Farmer training. Many are aging and tech-averse.
Yeah, drones won't help much if no one can fly them.
Or if they don't trust the data they collect. Education is key.
How about attracting youth? Agriculture's not exactly trendy.
True, but if you frame it as agri-tech or food innovation, it could be.
Like vertical farming startups or plant-based food labs?
Exactly. Make farming part of the innovation economy.
And the food industry. How's that side doing in Indonesia?
Growing fast. Local brands are expanding, and export interest is rising.
Think we'll see Made in Indonesia on supermarket shelves abroad?
If the supply chains mature, yes, especially in halal food markets.
Oh, that's a great point. Indonesia's the largest Muslim population.
Right? That gives it a unique edge in halal-certified exports.
What role does foreign investment play in all this?
A big one. UAE and China are already knocking on the door.
Are they just investing or actually collaborating?
A mix. Some are setting up research farms, others exploring processing hubs.
So it's not just about raw produce. It's value added too.
Yes, and that's where real money and jobs come in.
So by year 5, where do you see this going?
Ideally, a network of high-tech estates exporting sustainably.
Worst case.
Environmental damage and ghost farms that no one wants to manage.
That's grim. What's the best guardrail against that?
Transparency. If people can track where food comes from and how it's grown.
Like blockchain for crops?
Exactly. It builds trust, especially with international buyers.
You mentioned biodiversity earlier. How does that factor in?
Monoculture is dangerous. They need crop diversity to protect the soil.
And maybe revive forgotten native crops?
Yes, crops like sorghum and sago have so much untapped potential.
More resilient too, right?
Absolutely. And often require less water and chemicals.
So maybe the future isn't just about volume, but smarter choices.
Smart, localized, and inclusive. That's the path forward.
If Indonesia nails this, could it be a model for others?
Yes. Especially for nations with similar climate and land challenges.
Like Vietnam or parts of sub-Saharan Africa?
Precisely. But only if lessons are documented and shared.
So not just food, but leadership and food systems.
And a voice in shaping global food policy.
Last thought. If you were advising President Prabowo, one sentence?
Go slow, go smart, and always think long term.
Perfect note to end on.
That was today's discussion. We hope it gave you new insights and a fresh perspective. Thank you so much for watching National Country Stories. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. And of course, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the latest global stories and insights, especially those from Indonesia. Once again, thank you for being with us. This has been Claudia, your host. Take care and see you in the next episode.